Okay, so welcome to yoga. I'm glad that you're here. Perfect. Michelle, I got you. Awesome. All right, find yourself in a nice, comfortable spot. Distractions are going to happen, different environments, all that good kind of stuff. Wherever you can find a comfortable position, try your best to clear the distractions away. One of the biggest things I found in our question of the day yesterday, well, the cons of this class right now, especially with the CDL, is the distractions. And I completely understand. I mean, you guys have seen my kid running around, you've seen my dog, I'm here in a different environment now today. So just doing your best to clear your mind of those distractions is going to be a daily life practice that you're going to find a benefit from. Are you going to be perfect at it? No, absolutely not. Am I going to be? No, absolutely not. But we have a chance to practice it each day. And by practicing being in the moment, clearing your mind from distractions, and that mindfulness piece, it's actually going to help us lead to a better yoga practice because we're going to find our breathing and our transition. Okay, so find a nice spot where you feel good. Get yourself nice and settled in. Let's take a deep breath in. Sitting up nice and tall. Exhale, let your shoulders settle. With each breath in, try to bring your mind into the moment and being here and present. With each breath out, let go of some stress, something that's been worrying you, and feel pieces of your body begin to relax. We're going to shoot for 8 breaths today on your own. So get your mind right through these breaths, and then we'll start with our practice. Ooh, thank you. I got a couple of people. If it's difficult hearing me, I'm sorry. I'll try and get a little closer. I wasn't talking now. Sorry, guys. Let me know if that's a little better. Neil, I see you coming in. I can see some people in the chat saying that they can't hear me. I don't know if this is better, or I can actually speak up too. Maybe that will be a little bit more helpful. All right. As you come to this final breath, sorry, we got a little bit of distractions happening today. That's all right. You're going to turn, or you're going to find yourself taking a deep breath in. Sit up nice and tall. Exhale, roll the body forward. Place the palms into the mat. Knees below the hips. Back will be nice and flat. We're going to take a deep breath in. Pull that belly button nice and tight to the spine. Engage your abdominals. Exhale, reach the crown of the head forward and the tailbone back. Table pose. We're going to take our time in our poses today, really making sure to get our breathing down, slow that rhythm of your breathing, then find the transition as we go and move forward. Inhale, round the spine up, tucking the tailbone between the hips, head between the shoulders. Exhale, press the belly button towards the ground, tilting the head and tailbone towards the ceiling in cow. On your own, at your own rhythm, transition back and forth between cat and cow. One more rotation. Bring that spine back to neutral. People rolling in, sorry everybody. Tuck the back toes underneath. Inhale, roll the hips forward. Exhale, press the hips towards the ceiling. We're pushing through the palms, trying to create a nice V from the back of our head all the way up to our tailbone. If you need to bend the knees just slightly, that's okay. Slowly extend those knees as far as you can, keeping the head down and trying to straighten out those hamstrings in downward dog. Breathe. Inhale, raise the right leg. Exhale, swing the right leg between the feet, lower the back knee down, low lunge. Press the hips forward, lean the weight of that chest onto the knee. Breathe. Inhale, walk the right hand to the inside, nice and aligned with that leg. Exhale, press the hips down, raise the chest up into lizard pose. Inhale, hips up just slightly. Walk that right hand back out to the outside. Exhale, slight lean. Inhale, roll the spine up. Bring the hands. Well, I don't know if that works. Nice, that doesn't work. Sorry guys, trying to show more stuff, not working. Bring the hands nice and high above the head. Exhale, hands down. Make sure our hips are on a train track. Chest is pointing forward. Low warrior one. Inhale, raise hips up. Ooh, losing the balance. Exhale, left arm back, right arm forward. Sink hips down. Really work at keeping that knee nice and straight. Twist and open with that left shoulder to open up that back hip. We're gonna hold low warrior two. Inhale, raise the hips. Exhale, pivot. Fold back down to low lunge. Tuck the left toe underneath. Inhale, raise that knee. Slide that right foot back. Plank pose. Breathe. Inhale, lower that right arm down to the mat. I like to prop mine across for support. Exhale, roll the hips sideways. Push the hips up, especially that left hip. You're reaching it towards the ceiling. Side plank. Try to make sure the shoulder is nice and straight going down for support. Modifications, if you need to space the feet apart in a tripod, that's okay. Exhale, lower the body down. Draw the elbows in, place the palms flat on the ground. Press the hips and lower back down into the mat. This is Sphinx pose. Really good stretch for the lower lumbar. Roll the neck. Inhale, lower the body down. Place the arms by your shoulders. Exhale, press up. into cobra. Let the head tilt back just slightly. Inhale, raise the hips up. Exhale, elongate the spine in table. Inhale, bring the right elbow and left knee to the middle, rounding the body. I like to adjust my left hand here for better support. Exhale and extend. Right leg back, or right arm forward, left leg back, bird dog. I'm looking down right past my fingertips. Inhale back to middle, rounding spine. Exhale, place on the mat. Opposite side now, bring the left elbow, right knee in. I adjust that right hand for better support so I don't lose my balance. And I exhale, and I extend, bird dog. Inhale back to the middle. Exhale, place them on the mat. Take a nice deep breath again. As you exhale, widen the knees apart, press the feet together, push back with the palms. I'm gonna walk my hands forward, find a good spot on the mat where my palms can push, so my hips are going back towards my heels, and I'm gonna lower my armpits down to the mat. Low child. And now I'm back in the mat room where I do not want to put my face on the mat. Side note, we've purchased so many yoga mats now that if you take yoga once we get to meet in person again, everybody's gonna have their own yoga mats. So you don't have to be on the wrestling mats anymore. Yay. Inhale back up to table. And now we're gonna go the opposite way. You don't have to spin yourself around. I do just for demonstration purposes. You can face the same way the whole time, whatever is most comfortable for you. Back in table again. Big breath in. Exhale. Reach the head forward. Bring the belly button tight. Press with the shoulders. Widen the fingertips and slightly squeeze the mat. Table pose. Inhale, cat. Really find that peak of your inhale. Exhale, pressing the belly button down and cow. Try to match the rhythm of your breathing to your cat and cow. Ahmad, you're good. Thank you, buddy. One more rotation. And come back to neutral. Tuck those back toes underneath. We're going up again. Inhale, roll the hips forward. Exhale, press back with the palms. Downward dog. Walking the hands forward just a little bit is good, but again, if your head is up and you're looking, you can see, if you can see me, you make a bad tabletop. By pushing back and lowering my head down in between my shoulders, this is really gonna benefit the shoulders and the lower back. You can see my knees are even slightly bent right now, and then I'm gonna work at slowly straightening them out, reaching towards the mat, maybe moving them a little closer. But ultimately, you're trying to create a V upside down, straight line between the wrist and tailbone, reaching our heels towards the mat to stretch the hamstrings. If you need to take a break for a second, come down, and then bring yourself back up, that's okay. Just make sure you're trying. And make sure you're breathing. Inhale, raise the left leg. Exhale, swing that left leg between the hands. Lower that back knee down. Try to make sure that leg's nice and straight. This is where I like to widen my feet apart. So I'm on a train track and I have a better balance. And then I'm gonna let my breath out. And I'm gonna lower the weight of my chest onto my knee. Low lunge. Don't just sit and do nothing. When you exhale, lean those hips forward just a little bit. You should create a nice stretch in that upper quad and a nice stretch on the outside edge of your glute. Inhale, bring that left hand to the inside. Exhale, press the hips forward, raise the chest up, lizard. Try to adjust that back leg, make it straight if you can. Inhale, raise the hips slightly. Exhale, walk that left hand to the outside. Oh, sorry. Exhale with a slight lean. Inhale, roll the hips up, bring the hands nice and high above the head. Deep breath in. Exhale, sink hips down. Nice tall spine. Low warrior one. Inhale, raise the hips. Exhale, open, right arm back, left arm forward. Sink hips down. Make sure that knee is nice and straight. Open the chest, try and straighten the spine. Low warrior two. Good. Inhale, raise the hips. Exhale, pivot, fold. Tuck that right toe underneath, raise the knee, slide that left foot back. Plank pose. Again, if you need to modify for a flat back, you can modify here. This is not a plank modification. This is wasting your time. This is a plank modification. Modify if needed. Otherwise, try to hold plank. Breathe. Exhale, put that left hand into the mat. Inhale, turn the body, open yourselves up, force the hips up, side plank. Inhale, roll the body back down. Exhale, lower the body back to Sphinx. Yeah, we really want to raise the chest up, and I'm flexing my lower back to create an arch in my lower back. It's creating a great stretch in your lower lumbar. Sorry guys, the camera angle in here is not what I'm used to. Whatever way you rolled your neck last time, go opposite direction this time. If you went both ways last time, then go both ways this time. Roll out the neck. Exhale, lower the body down. Inhale, draw the hands underneath the shoulders. Push up into cobra. Let the hips settle in the mat and let your chin lower down to your chest. Inhale, raise your hips. Exhale, elongate the spine and table. Good. Adjust that right hand if you need for support. Inhale, bring the left elbow, right knee in tight, round the spine. Exhale, extend. In bird dog. Good. I like to use the camera that I can see myself in for some good adjustments. I don't know if you can see me as well, but if you can see yourself, it really helps to get your form down as we're learning. Other biggest complaint was form, not knowing if you're doing it right. Inhale back to the middle. Exhale, place it on the mat. Inhale, right elbow, left knee. Exhale and extend. Bird dog. Good. Inhale back to the middle. Exhale, place it on the mat. Take a good deep breath. Exhale, widen the knees apart. Using the palms, push the hips back. Lower the body down. Low child. I'm gonna try and open my hips up even more. If you widen those knees out, the more you get them apart, the farther you can push your hips back, the more you're gonna feel this stretch. Inhale, back up to table. Cross your ankles behind you, walk your hands back, and find yourself in seated pose. A little more room in here today, so we can do seated pose facing forward for a little while. That's fun. Seated pose, we're gonna re-find our breath. Inhale, sitting up nice and tall. Exhale, extend the right foot out in front. Inhale, nice big arm circle. Reach that chest forward, folding at the hips. Half fold or single leg fold. With each breath, get a little lower. Inhale, slight raise. Exhale, bring both hands. Full fold. Inhale, roll the spine up. Exhale, switch your feet. Inhale, nice big arm circle. Exhale, reach that hand high, reach the chest forward. Single leg or half fold. Inhale, roll the spine up just slightly. Exhale, reach out and grab that foot. If you can get both hands on, push that foot away. Really increase your stretch. Inhale, roll the spine up. Exhale, extend both feet out in front. Inhale, sitting up nice and tall. Let's bring the arms. Big, big, big arm circle. Reach that chest up and fold forward, grabbing the toes. If you can get your ankles or your shins, that's okay too. Do the stretch that fits you, but make sure you're pushing it a little bit to increase your stretch. Inhale, roll the spine up. Exhale, bring the right leg across the top, tuck the left leg back. Inhale, Sit up tall, squeeze that knee to the chest, supine. Try to force that right glute or your butt cheek down to the mat. We want to try to have both of them down on the mat together. Inhale, raise the right hand. Exhale, spin that right hand behind. Prop the left hand against the knee and apply some pressure in supine twist. Straight arm means straight spine. Inhale back to the middle. Exhale, drop the feet down and switch. Bring the left over the right, tuck the right back. Glutes on the ground. Inhale, nice and tall. Squeeze the knee, supine. Breathe. Inhale, raise the left hand. Exhale, swing that left hand behind, prop the right arm, and twist. Supine twist. Exhale back to the middle, dropping the feet down into a butterfly. Wrap your hands underneath the feet, pull them a little closer to you if you can. Inhale, nice and tall, sit up straight. Lean that chest forward, exhale, and fold down. Once you get a little folded, inhale, lean forward again. Exhale, fold down a little more, and if you can go one more time, reach that chest out, fold down, folded, butterfly. Inhale, roll the spine up. Staying in your butterfly. Nice straight spine. Raise the hands. Stack the fingers, point the thumbs. Now we're going to slightly round that upper spine. And we're going to exhale and we're going to lower ourselves down. I don't think I've talked about it enough. If you need to modify and put the arms back, face your wrists forward so the elbows bend and we're going to roll ourselves back down. But if you can, try to avoid using those arms. Engage your abdominals and we're going to slowly roll ourselves down. Vertebrae by vertebrae by vertebrae until we are in laying butterfly. Try to put a better position here for you guys. There you go. You can either place your hands on the inside of your thighs, okay, and you can help gravity by pressing against the thighs to really open up your hip flexors. If you got really tight hips, this is going to be a great stretch for you. Or you can refocus your breathing, laying your hands nice and flat and just letting gravity pull down on your knees. We're just going to stay here for a second and slow our breathing down. Feeling that good oxygenated blood. We'll move around the body, letting out CO2 as we go. Inhale, bring your knees up. Exhale, find a comfortable position for your heels. And then we're going to drop our hands down to the mat. We kind of blew through this a couple times, but remember, with our bridges, when you inhale, you're raising the hips up and you're rolling all the way up onto your traps. I'm squeezing my glutes nice and tight. So yes, squeeze your buns together like you're holding in a toot, okay? And then exhale and slowly lower the spine vertebrae by vertebrae. The more you can engage all of those muscles as you raise your hips up, the more you're going to strengthen your hip flexors, as well as you're going to add some strength to your glutes. And we all know everybody wants a big booty. So on your own and on your own breathing. Inhale, hips up, squeeze the glutes tight. Exhale, lower the body back down until we're all the way down to the mat. On your own, 3 rotations. And I get it, it's not a flattering position, but you guys are all on your own. Push that belly out, push those hips forward. Really get a good stretch. Take advantage of your anonymity right now and get a great bridge stretch. I even get up on my heels to push my shoulder blades into the mat. Oh. If you got lower back problems, this one is a great one to stretch that lower back in a different way. Last rotation, hips up. And bring them all back down. Good work. As you exhale, straighten the feet out. Inhale, draw the right knee up. Wrap the hands around the knee. I like to go knee and ankle because I get a better squeeze on my half wind maker. So if you just ate lunch, this is going to increase your digestion. I skipped lunch, so all I got is a little breakfast burrito still, which is the secret question of the day. When we are done, don't do it right now. It'll timestamp it, but when we are finished, the question of the day, especially those of you who aren't live, is what is your favorite breakfast meal? Okay, roll out your ankle while we're talking here. So wait till the end, and if you're gonna say, I don't eat breakfast, well, if you had and you had the ultimate opportunity to eat breakfast, what would it be? Mine's always gonna be a breakfast burrito. I got to go some eggs, a little bit of pepper in the eggs. I add usually some Spam. If you can't do Spam, I'll go with turkey. I'll put some jalapeno peppers in there and then a jalapeno sauce. Ooh. Place that left hand on the knee, draw it across in the bent knee twist. And then I like to throw some cheese, scramble those all up, put them in some tortillas. Ooh, baby. That's Mr. Ream's favorite breakfast. Bent knee twist, we're looking over at that right hand. We're keeping our shoulder blades on the mat and we're pulling up on that knee just slightly. That left foot, we haven't really talked about a lot. Point the toe away and try and keep it as straight down the spine as you can, creating some excellent twist in our lumbar. Inhale back up to the middle. Exhale, extend that foot out in front. Inhale, raise the left foot, grab the knee, grab the ankle, squeeze, or both hands around the knee, it's whatever's comfortable for you. Rolling out that ankle. Oh, now I'm getting hungry thinking about breakfast burritos. Hopefully you all ate some lunch. If not, make sure you're drinking lots of water and eating a little bit of food, but hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. Hopefully you have a water bottle of some kind, or at least access to some water, and drink as much as you can. Inhale, reach that left hand out to the side, put the knee at about a 90. Exhale, using that right hand, draw that knee across the body, point the right toe away, keep the shoulder blades on the mat, bent knee twist. Let that breath out and feel your body stretch a little more. Good. Inhale that knee back up to the middle. Exhale, relax it just slightly. Inhale, raise both knees up. Wrap your arms. I like to go arm around one knee and arm grabbing. So I grab the opposite knee and I grab the opposite ankle. And I squeeze my knees nice and tight to my body. This is full wind maker. Rounds out the back, increases digestion. And then if you want, you can slowly rock front to back in half wind maker, or full wind maker. Massaging all those muscles in your lower spine. Exhale, extend your feet out in front. Hopefully you're in a spot where you can really stretch out, get yourself in a nice, comfortable position. Take a good deep breath in. Slowly exhale out. Take advantage of this time. Your generation of kids are so much better at understanding the importance of mindset and mindfulness and visualization and all the things I wish that I would have had an opportunity to dive into earlier in my life. Taking a short period of time each day where you can focus on something positive, something joyful, something you're looking forward to, or something that can bring happiness into your life will lead you to such great benefits. And plus, it's a good skill to have if you're in a stressful situation. Finding a quiet moment where you could breathe, finding a time and a place where you can start to focus on the things that are gonna bring you joy is gonna fill your head with positivity. When you exhale out, and this is a harder one to do, so you're still laying down, so I had to let someone in, but as you're laying in your relaxation pose and you exhale out, let go of something that's causing you stress. And what I mean by let go is try not to think about it, try not to focus on it. Give yourself permission to not have it be part of you for the moment. When I like to visualize it as I breathe out. I know it's corny, and for some people it's too hippy dippy, and I totally understand that. But as you're breathing out, I visualize my stress leaving my body. I know it's going to be there in a little bit, but for this time, for the next 5 minutes or so, I'm going to focus my mind on nothing but positivity. Again, if it's too hippy dippy for you, I totally understand. I get it. But just think of the physical benefits: more oxygen in your blood, getting CO2 out, big, strong breaths. You guys are great. Okay, so 5 minutes of relaxation time. Note your distractions, but right now we're just going to simply focus on our breathing in and our breathing out. I'm going to set a little timer here, and we're just going to take the time to deep breath in, deep breath out, relax. Got about a minute left, ladies and gentlemen. All right, go ahead and slowly open your eyes, and if you haven't already, come up to a seated position. Thank you for changing locations with me today and dealing with kind of me figuring out where the practice is. Daily affirmations is how much I appreciate you guys. Especially being like back here in the mat room, I miss being around you guys. I'm sure you've had teachers tell you before, but like I miss the interaction. I miss being able to teach classes with you guys, and it's a bummer. So just the fact that like you guys are here, you're trying with me, like everybody's consistently showing up to my classes, it means the world to me. It makes me a little emotional. I don't mean to be, but like thank you guys for doing this with me from the bottom of my heart. Like I wish we were together, and I know we're not, so at least I get this with you guys. So thank you so much. Namaste. My soul sees yours. Secret question was asked, so if you're not live with us right now, make sure you're doing that. And if I don't see you here in a second when I turn it off, I'll see you tomorrow. It's Friday. As always, smile and be nice to somebody.